All right. Problem 2, yeah. Okay, so find the limit of this guy here. 2 plus 5n. I need to get a new pen. 4 plus 9n. Okay. So back in the day, back in Calculus 1, right? Many moons ago, we said that we can divide everything by the highest power and then take the limit. So you divide this one by n, this guy by n, this one by n, this one by n. So these end up canceling. And you end up with the limit as n approaches infinity of just 2 over n plus 5 over 4 over n plus 9. So these go to 0.
Oh, okay.
So that was the legit way of doing it back then. But now that we're more mathematically mature, we realize that these guys are growing at the same rate, and these are unimportant when we're going to infinity. They don't matter. So these overpower each other and cancel out and leave you with just the coefficients.
Coefficients. Okay, I got that.
So if they were both squares, then you would still be 5/9. They were still cubes, same thing.
Okay, all right, I got it. That. Thank you, sir.
Ouch. Yeah, I got cold all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's it's getting colder and colder.
Yep, gonna get ready for that winter freeze part 2.
I hope not.
About all the PVC. Don't worry, I'll be good.
Just gonna sell it at double the price.
Yep. Supply and demand.
Who needs this PVC? 10 grand.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
man.
buy all the cutters for the PVC too.
Yeah, that's evil, bro. Oh well. Yeah, I remember going to my pipes burst. They were struggling to find stuff. It was a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, mine froze over.
Yeah, it's horrible. And the one there was only one faucet that I couldn't turn on. It was the one outside because the handle was broken. Like, yeah, maybe it'll be fine. And then it turns out it was connected to the kitchen, and the kitchen burst. And I was just it burst after the snow started to melt. So then I had to I was just there trying to pick everything up with towels and mops. So it was fucking sucks so bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys have any other ones you want to work on, or homework, or review, or whatever? It's all good.
I have one on the homework. Let me find it.
Okay.
I got number 3 on number. This is the 9.2 homework.
Find it. Oh, here it is. Okay. So 9.2 you said?
Yes, 9.2, number 3, example number 3.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Find the sum of the convergent series. Okay. That has a negative inside, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you just use the formula.
Yeah,
There's a-
but over there, what is number? Well, a is it's equals to 1, or what's the
Yeah.
value of that?
Yeah,
It's
A is
equals to
1.
1. Oh, okay.
Yeah, here, let me show you the solution. It's really straightforward. You're gonna feel silly once you look at it. Check it out. So you do the 1/1 minus R, right? So minus minus, so you just do plus,
Mhm.
and then you add them up, divide, and you get the answer. So whatever numbers you got in here, just put it there,
Yes.
and that's it.
Okay. The one that I was not sure about was which one was A.
Yeah, A is usually a number in front, but there's no number in front of it, and there's no number we can factor out. So just A is 1 in this case.
A is 1. The implicit one. Okay. Let's see if I found it. Can you make number 4
Let's see.
on
Same
the
section.
review? No, in the
Oh.
review. On
Oh,
the
okay.
review.
Let me find it. Number 4 on the review. There it is. Sorry, close it back to that. Determine if it's a sequence. So no, the only way you can tell for sequences is taking a limit. That's it. Take a limit.
Mhm.
Now, if it was a series, and we have all kinds of tests, right? So sequences, only one thing to do. Review 4, I guess. The first thing we should do is some algebra. 1 plus n times 4 to the n over 4 to the n. Check the ink on this guy. Oh, I think I'm okay. Yeah, let me switch it up.
Okay.
I'm running out of pens. I got red now. Hope that's cool.
Okay.
So the limit. So separate the fraction. That way it's more obvious.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, there's rules of limits where you can kind of like integrals. You can do one for each one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right here, these are going to cancel. So let's see here. So we got limit of 1/4 to the n plus the limit of n goes to infinity of just n. This obviously goes to 0, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this goes to infinity. So the answer is infinite, right?
Okay.
So it diverges.
Diverges. Okay.
Let me look at the answer. Pretty sure that's right. Double check. Yeah, diverges. So since the limit of a sub n is infinite, then the sequence an diverges.
Okay. Let's go to infinity. Okay, I got it, sir. Thank you. Man, you make it look so simple.
Yeah, it's just I guess at first glance it looks weird, right?
Yeah, but sometimes you get a number and I didn't see the why. Why was I didn't see the how you eliminate those numbers over there. That's why I got. So,
Yeah, I didn't see it at first. The first time we did this together, I think a few weeks ago, I looked at him like, shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Like,
mhm,
then I'm like, well, you know what? Like, it looks like these will overpower each other, right?
yes.
So like, wait a minute, we have a fraction, so we can always separate. And
Okay.
that's when I saw it. I'm like, oh, this is 0, and these are finally gone. That's when it became easy.
Okay.
But yeah, I always try to separate things or combine things like fractions just to see if it makes it make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
So usually it does.
So when you're gonna lecture chapter number 10 until the last class or
Oh, that's what I was saying. So I'm gonna have you guys watch the videos, and I'm just gonna help you with the homework instead of
okay.
traditional lecture.
Okay.
So what I'd like you to do is start working on this week if you can,
Mm-hmm.
and then Monday bring a bunch of questions and see what you're struggling with, and then Wednesday bring more questions. And I'm gonna look through it tonight or tomorrow and make sure there's no weird questions in there. And
Okay.
delete a couple, because I know you guys are probably still focused on 9 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll edit 10 tomorrow,
Okay.
because I
So
haven't looked at it yet. But I know it starts off pretty easy. There's like 2 sections I think that are straightforward, and maybe one that's a little strange, but not too bad. And the last one just formulas, I think.
mhm. Okay. So this Wednesday we don't have classes, right? On this Wednesday.
No, just start your Thanksgiving if you can. And then
But we have
take it
class
easy.
on the 29th.
Not in our class, but technically there are the campus is open on the 24th. 29th and the 1st we will have that's when we will be doing the homework problems.
Okay. Gonna
If you
be
if,
by Zoom.
Let me see. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I didn't think about that. Let's see. Let me look at the calendar. No, I guess I'll be on campus. It's just this
Is
one.
on campus. Okay,
Yeah, just in case. So for sure, 29th will be on campus
okay.
because I got to get tested anyway
Okay.
before they get mad at me. But it looks like next semester they're going back to normal so far.
Sweet.
So there'll be no, I don't think any kind of restrictions whatsoever. Optional. I think there will be optional testing. That's all I've heard so far. Mainly because I wasn't really paying attention.
Can you make number 5?
Yeah. That was the next one, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's another sequence, so that means take a limit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing I would always mix up right before I start. I think it's a series and I'm trying to do a series test. And then I realized, wait a minute, I didn't pay attention. It said sequence.
Mm-hmm.
So be careful. All right, so here, I'm gonna try the same thing as before. See a fraction, maybe separating will make it easier. So 1 over n plus the limit of square root 11 over n here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know for sure this goes to 0. And I know this bottom one is bigger than this guy. But if you want to prove it, we can bring this inside the square root, right? Force it inside like this. Square root 11n over n squared. See what I mean? Because square root of n squared would be n,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if I bring it
Yes.
back in there, it would be this. Then reduce it.
Okay.
So now it should be super clear what the limit will be, right? This would be 0 and 0, right?
Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. So the series diverge, right?
Converged because the limit is 0.
Converge.
So since the limit is finite, then the sequence converges to 0. Turn the light off. Can I make it brighter instead? I don't know if that's worse. Maybe I can rough this guy up. Is it glare in the way? I can't tell from my end.
Yeah, it's just okay. I can see.
Okay. Trying to find a way around it. I'm just in a dark place today. Literally, not mentally.
Okay.
All right, so let's see here. All right, any other ones you want to try?
7. Let's see, 8. Well, 8 is the same. Let's see, we should 10, 9, 10, 10, 9, 10. Same thing. Number 12, I have a problem with number 12.
12. What does that look like? My numbers are all messed up.
It is summation symbol and n factorial e to the negative 7n.
Oh, I see it. Okay. N equal 1 to infinity of n factorial e to the negative 7n. So whenever you see factorials, you think I have to do sorry, we have to do ratio tests whenever you see factorial for series.
Mhm.
So an is this guy. An plus 1 is going to be n plus 1 factorial e to the negative 7 n plus 1. So then you got to distribute that. So let me put that over here. So n plus 1 factorial e to the negative 7n minus 7. When you put the plus 1, you got to distribute the negative 7.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Mhm.
Okay, so now we'd start the the ratio test. All right. So the limit of an plus 1 over an, absolute value, must be less than 1, right?
Mhm.
To converge. So that will be the limit as n goes to infinity. So skip the fraction stuff here. Well, there's no fractions this time. N plus 1 factorial times e to the negative 7n minus 7 divided by the original. Okay, so then we got to expand the factorials. So Let's make that look a little prettier. So I have n plus 1 times n factorial. So I'll stop it right there. So I can cancel the bottom one. I'm going to
Mhm.
separate it's negative 7n times e to negative 7. So I can cancel this guy down here. So these will cancel. These will cancel. So now I am left with the limit.
Plus one.
Yeah, looks like that's all we got, right?
Mhm. 6.7.
And if I take the limit, this is just a number. Who cares about that?
Mhm.
This will go to infinity.
Okay.
So it's going to diverge.
Mhm.
So since stupid pen, since the limit of an plus 1 over an absolute values is equal to infinity, then the series an diverges by the ratio test.
Okay.
Any questions on any of the steps?
No. It's pretty clear. Yeah, you separate the front. Okay. Yeah, that was I was not aware of that. You separate the things so you could eliminate the bottom one. All right. Let me just copy it.
Oh, sorry, she said it made sense, right? Do you have
Yes.
any other questions or?
Well, let me see. Let me just finish copy this.
Yeah,
real quick.
no rush. Still got quite a bit of time.
I got my physics class already for the next semester.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And where you get to pick the guy at SAC, the new guy, or which one?
It was the only one that I could find at late. I don't remember his name, but that's the only one who teach on the afternoon and late evenings. So let's see what happens. I might be calling you.
Sounds good.
I think it's Dr. Gurung or something like that in the evening at SAC.
I mean,
Dr. Gurung or something.
shoot, I don't remember his last name.
What school was it?
San Antonio College.
I think he was the only evening class I saw.
Yeah, because I was looking for the guy. They said the last week in the class, Mr. Cork or Nork or that was only in the afternoon, not in the evening. I have to take the other one.
Hey Vicente, how are you doing on that physics class?
Doing all right.
Have y'all done any like labs, like lab homeworks recently?
I believe so.
Do you
Good
know which
question.
number it was?
I
Oh,
believe I can tell you right now. 1 second. think this past lab, we just did lab 9. And there was no homework for it.
Did y'all do the homework like I think it was called lab 12, I believe.
That was the conversation of energy or conservation of energy.
Let me double check it real quick.
Yeah, it has a lab right here. I don't have the homework. I already turned that in.
Yeah, I'm kind of behind on those past
I
two.
don't miss labs at all.
Why don't you miss labs? They're like fun. They weren't
Oh, they're not.
difficult at all. I mean, the last one I had was pretty easy.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I think it just takes a lot of time. So it depends on the lab, I guess. I'm just lazy. That's probably what it is.
Same here.
Yeah, it was for lab 11, the one that I was looking for. Working energy.
Uh-oh, you're screwed. No, I'll play.
And then I still got the conservation of energy to do too.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I was kind of got behind because of the surgery thing I had.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I don't think I have any of my recent homeworks. He likes to give them back like later on.
That's funny. I'm in his other class, and he didn't even make us do lab 11 because we're behind. So we did lab 12 on Thursday.
Oh man.
Has he said anything about the final yet?
Yes, he did. He said the first part's gonna be online like it normally is, and then the second part we're actually gonna come in. And you know how he does like the last 3 questions or whatever, you just do 2 out of the 3.
Yeah.
We're just gonna do those in class.
Did he say when what's it called? When that's gonna be?
No, he did not.
Because I know we still have to take test 3, right?
Sure.
No, I think I thought he said that the test 3 will be the final, but I'm not 100%
Did he?
sure on that one. Or test 4, or whichever the next one is, it's going to be the final, but that might be different for my class than yours. Like I said, we're behind.
Let me see one second.
They changed our professor about 3 or 4 weeks in, so